Hey guys, Sifu Adam Willis here. I'm going to teach you something that I call the bounce. This actually refers to a solo drill that you can do. It's one-handed and it's a solo drill you can do at home, and it helps you to develop a number of things. So let me just show it to you, and then I'll also go into how many things it actually helps you with, which are quite a few. So it's a simple drill. You're going to take one hand and you're going to tan sao, okay? Now, from here, you're going to put your weight on the opposite foot. So if this is my right hand, this is my left foot. I'm going to come down, I'm going to step over a little bit, and then I'm going to come right on back up, okay? So same thing, I'm going to come back from the same way that I came, here, and back up into the tan. I want you to fook, so your tan, bounce, punch. Punch on the fook side, but so you're here. Boom, boom. I'll show you on the dummy in a sec too. Tan, bounce, punch. Punch, bounce, tan. Tan, bounce, punch. Notice my weight is on the same side as the punch. Bounce, tan. Notice my weight is on the other foot from the tan. Okay? Those are important things to be able to get your hands and feet together, get your footwork down. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so why is this important, and what things must you focus on as you're doing this? Well, clearly it is your feet as one of the things that you must focus on. Your footwork is crucial in order to hit your positions. Without good footwork, you cannot hit your positions. So having your weight on the correct foot at the right time is very, very important. With the hands, when you start to harmonize the hands with the feet, you'll start to get good, okay? You start to understand this harmony, and that everything that you do with your hands, your feet, your foot position during using your hands matters a lot, okay? So there's that. Now, what is this for? This is for when someone is pressing you down. When someone presses you down like this, you don't want to fight it or curl it back up. That's force against force or resistance. We want to instead release. Having the ability to yield in order to attack is a main concept in your Wing Chun. So what you're going to do is, as they press down, you're going to come down, and then you're going to come back up on a new line, not the same line that you went down on, because if they're pressing you and you try to come back up on that same line, no, you're just going to run into where they're pressing. You come down and you then come back up on a new line. So I'm moving my center where my center was in order to create a new line and a new center, basically. So from here, boom, boom, okay? Additionally to that, you are developing what is called soft hands, okay, or independence as well. Soft hands has the ability is very similar to a fencing foil. The end of that fencing foil is soft when you are trying to manipulate and go in. Well, that's what the end of our hand does from halfway here all the way through. It's like a fencing foil, so you can find your way in. Okay, so that's important. We must be able to soften our hands. We're not trying to have super strong hands. We're actually trying to have soft hands so they can be an extension of the elbow. So it's very, very different than other arts. The elbow is to be maintained. So don't let that elbow come back. If it comes back, you're choking yourself up. It's called choke you. But don't bring that back. You're actually welcoming someone else into you. You want to maintain. This is called an immovable elbow. So when I go from one side to the other, my elbow is not coming back. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? And you just have a little inch power on it. Another thing about your Wing Chun is you're not retracting prior to throwing your punches. So keep that in mind. Your positioning of your hips and your shoulders, this is called Ying. So this is important to have them facing the other person in a closer quarters. We also work some longer range stuff, longer bridge, which looks outside of the platform of the traditional range of Wing Chun, which will be outside the triangle-based forward facing. However, this particular drill is within that same traditional range, so it's more of a close quarters triangle-based approach. So anytime you're closer to the other person, you want to be forward facing them. You want to be Ju Ying, because then you have your base of your triangle. Your base of your triangle is basically your shoulders and your hip, your four corners. So you go towards that other person at all times, and you're constantly maintaining that triangle. So as you're doing this, you can also practice the bounce on the wooden dummy. So I'm going to show you that as well. All right, so Tan Sao, you're going to be on this side of the arm. Your weight is also going to be on that side. So if this is my right hand, I'm going to have my weight on my left foot. I'm here, and then I'm going to bounce down underneath the low arm, and then come on back up, okay? So going back here, boom. Really, really important. Keep a good shaka distance here. And what I mean by that is keep your arms way away from yourself and towards the other person. This is one of the things about Wing Chun. You want to make sure that you constantly have your offenses and defenses close to them and far away from yourself. So here, down, and up. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that's down here. Now my weight comes on that other side, and this is your punch, or your Footwork family punch. Come here. This could be a punch too, but just practice Tan is generally good. Making sure your Ju Ying, again, Ju Ying is forward facing to the dummy. All right, let me know what questions you have on this. This is, like I said, a very simple drill, but I want to make sure you're getting everything correct with this, even though it's simple. So feel free to leave me some questions down below, and I'll be happy to help you. If you don't have a dummy, you can just do it in the air. That's perfectly fine, but pay attention to that elbow and not letting it come back. If you guys are interested in my online course, I have a 90-day beginner's course that goes through quite a lot of things. You can find it at wingchunlessons.com. So this course, specifically for beginners, goes through the whole Siu Nim Tao form, teaches you it step by step, but it also goes through a lot of other things, dummy work. It goes through structure, goes through concepts. It even gets into some energies and some exercises to help you get good as a beginner too, separate exercises. A number of different things just thrown all into this 90-day course. So check it out at wingchunlessons.com. I'm Sifu Adam Willis. Thank you so much.